You didn't do anything. Algorithm doesn't hate you. YouTube algorithm is a recommendation system, a prediction system, a viewer satisfaction system. It is like not a human being, but it has just one job. The job is to keep people watching for longer. So YouTube has instructed the algorithm. Every time you see XYZ in any video at all on this platform, go on and do ABC. So what it does is YouTube algorithm cares more about people's satisfaction. Let's say this is the first time you're on YouTube, you created your first ever video, and the video is just what people want. People like the video, they watch the video, they click, they comment, engagement metrics. That's all you need. Even if it's your first time ever, your video will go viral. And now you see another person has been there in the last 20 years, for the past 20 years, the person has been creating content, but they are just not satisfying the audience. They still not get promoted. So YouTube is not interested in how many years you've been, how much you spend in creating the video, but it's all about satisfaction of the audience. So its job is to keep people watching longer, keep viewers on YouTube, and recommend videos people are likely to enjoy. So at any point, it sees these things I mentioned right now in any video, irrespective of who created it or how long the video has been in existence, it's simply going to push that video. So the algorithm follows audience behavior. And I remember YouTube CEO Neil Mohan saying something that an algorithm simply means people. So wherever you see algorithm, replace it with people. If people like a video, algorithm likes the video. If people don't like the video, algorithm doesn't care. So here is the instruction given to algorithm. Every time you see a video a lot of people are clicking on, watching the video for a long time, don't rest. Push that video, push it and push it into virality. On the flip side, every time there's a video that irritates people, that annoy people, how do you know if those videos annoy? People don't click. And when they manage to click, they click off immediately. It means this video is annoying our people. And there's something about annoying people. When YouTube repeatedly shows people annoying videos, they will leave YouTube and head over to TikTok. I mean, it's a competition. So the algorithm has been instructed, anytime you see a video that people don't respond well to, instead of letting that video be there and be chasing our people to our competitor, please kill that video. So a video that's supposed to do well, YouTube showed it to 10 people, only one person clicked. And as soon as the person opened the video, the person closed it. That video is not going to see the light of the day. YouTube is killing it immediately. Because 10 more people see it, 10 more people are going to leave YouTube. And you never can tell them, I leave YouTube and not come back again. So YouTube is somebody's business, and they're in the business of keeping people in their business. Okay, I hope we are still together. All right. So what's the biggest mistakes more creators make? Now that you've understood what algorithm is, it's not a gigantic machine locked out somewhere, or one human being that hates blacks or hates small people, or no. It is just something, a recommendation system that has been instructed to do XYZ if ABC happens. All right. So here are the biggest mistakes more creators make. They create videos they like instead of videos viewers want. Please take note of that, because it's one of the difference between successful creators and those that are not successful. All right. So I want to start a YouTube channel. Remember when the first advice I gave, that if I'm to start from zero right now, I'm going to assess myself, what I want, what I can do, and what I can't. Now I'm going to look at what people want. Okay. So as a small creator, one of the mistakes you make is one of the things you should do if you are ready to grow is to stop posting randomly. Please stop posting randomly. Today you're talking about relationship. The next day you're talking about politics. The other day you're talking about what happened in your village. The other day you are teaching us how to grow. The other day, do you understand? You are confusing the algorithm. You are confusing your audience. So you posted the first video, you're talking about maybe food. And I loved the video I saw. I subscribed. The next video coming on is about hair tutorial. And I don't like hair. the moment I get notification that you uploaded another video, I'm jumping, hoping to get another food, one delicacy, and boom, I see you braiding. Immediately, you are confused, and I can't let your confusion confuse me. I'm done. Same thing with algorithm, because algorithm promoted the first video to women who are housewives. The second one, which is about hair making, might be for young girls, the 9-to-5ers that do a lot of hair. Algorithm 2 is confused because he promoted this to these people, and now there's another audience. So you should stop posting random videos, even when you monetize. With what is going on right now, the demonetization saga right now, YouTube is demonetizing channels that are confused. All right. Next one is to stop creating based on only on passion. I touched on this a little. Passion doesn't pay bills. If you're on this platform and your goal is to make money, you've got no business doing this simply because you are passionate about it, especially because people are not interested. So I am of this school of thought that I do what pays the bill. When I make enough money, I'm going to use the money from here to fund my passion. And that's what it should be. If you're just coming up, you're from the middle class family, you are a poor person, you are trying to find you have no business doing something solely because you're passionate about it. People that should be talking about passion and giving their 100% to their passion are the likes of Bill Gates them. They have made so much money, they don't know what to do again. They just have to pursue their passion. They have made money somewhere, and now they just want to relax. But you and I, who are trying to, grab the bag, be somebody, it's not about passion, especially if that passion doesn't pay bills. It's not something people are interested in. So, yes, I didn't say throw away your passion, but keep it for now. Make the money, and then you can go back to it. Create content around problems. Okay, create content around problems, excuse me. Create content around curiosity. When people have problems, they come on this platform to look for solution. And here is that person hitting it for me. I'm struggling to learn how to, maybe I want to relocate, and I'm struggling to learn how to put my papers together. I'm struggling to know the agencies to run to, where to go for my interview. And then I open YouTube, type that, boom. There's this person say, the first thing you should do is this. After this, do this. After that, do that. What do you think I'll do? Immediately, I'm subscribing to that channel. I am liking the video. I am commenting to appreciate her, because an agent has billed me maybe 3 million. And here I am, absolutely free. And the person is showing it step by step, even infusing her own story, the mistakes she made, the things she learned along the way. Why don't I like you? Why don't I subscribe? Why don't I save the video? Why won't I share the video? Just in case tomorrow you decide not to make the video again, I am going to save the video. I'm going to download the video. So if you change your mind tomorrow, I already have that information to myself. Okay? Create videos around curiosity. Curiosity is the reason why people click. If you have a valuable video, in fact, I always tell my clients, if you have a video that raises the dead, but the video is not curious driven, it's not getting people curious to know more, we won't watch the video. So you can have a perfect video, but if it doesn't get people curious, it doesn't get people want to know more, nobody will watch the video. All right? Create videos around emotions. Emotions. There's this saying that we buy emotions and justify with reasons. We are all emotional beings. There's something Nigerians say in a laid-back language, pressing somebody's mumu button. Every one of us, we have mumu button, which is our emotions. The moment you press it, we follow you. So if you're going to get the clicks, you're going to get likes, you're going to grow really fast, emotions is important. Then the next one is transformation. Okay, so if you're able to create content around this topic, there's nothing that will make you not to grow on YouTube. Okay, so with this, people click videos for 3 reasons. Let me explain this. There are 3 different reasons why people decide to watch a video or not to watch the video. The first one is to gain something. If I am convinced that being here, if I spend 8 minutes with you, 20 minutes with you watching this video, I'm going to gain something. Of course, I will give you my time. Now, the second reason why people click on a video to watch is to avoid pain. You are about to apply for relocation, and then you know that people have been scammed. And then there's this video that says, don't get scammed. XYZ got scammed this amount of money. You're applying for an admission in the university, and someone says, this particular thing happened to me the day I applied, and this is what happened. You don't want to repeat other people's mistakes. That's why we watch the video. So people watch video to avoid pains, and finally, people watch video to satisfy curiosity. So the moment your video does, each and every one of the video you upload on YouTube touches these different areas, you will get the clicks. Okay. The next one, we'll move on to the next one we need to talk about, how the algorithm tests videos. I hope we are still here, right? Okay. All is well, I believe.
Yes, we hear you live and direct.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So the next one is how the algorithm tests video. This is very important because understanding the exact thing the algorithm does behind the scene will help you align your with that. So this. So every time someone clicks on YouTube owes that video a responsibility, okay, testing phase, which is a certain number of people must see every video uploaded on YouTube. YouTube hasn't really told us the exact number, but on YouTube owes that video a responsibility of showing it is determined by what this 10. So for every video every time you hit upload, YouTube is going to show the video to 10 people, and then it's going to stay back and observe. Out of this 10 small group, 10 people we show the video to, how many of them clicked on the video? Out of the number of people that clicked on the video, how many of them watched that video for 30 seconds? How many of them subscribed? Did anybody comment? Did they save the video? Did they share the video? So if this video got favorable response from these 10 people, YouTube is sending it to 100 people. And the 100 people reacted well, sending it to 1,000 people, to 10,000, to 50. That is how videos go viral. For every time it comes back with a positive result, it multiplies the number of people it's shown to. And that's how, as the result keeps coming in, that's how the video, the virality comes in. But 10 people, maybe one person clicked. And as soon as the person opened it, 3 seconds, the person is gone. Low CTR, low AVD. By the way, CTR means click-through rate. AVD is average view duration. Low average view duration, low click-through rate. YouTube video is not interesting. People don't like it. This video is boring. This video is driving our people away. We don't want to show it to more people because it will end up making us to lose the people we've spent millions gathering. We don't want people that will take our audience and send them to YouTube or to send them to TikTok or send them to Facebook just because one person uploaded one video that's not interesting. So as YouTube is open to promoting videos, so is open to killing videos. All right. Now, because it's not emotional, it's not asking how many hours did you spend creating the video, how much did you spend in the tools, how much did you pay the designer that designed the thumbnail. No, it's not interested in those things. All right. So that's exactly how YouTube tests videos. It shows it to a small group of people, and then it stays back to observe how they react to this video. If we respond well, it pushes it further. If they ignore it, it doesn't just slow it down, it kills it. So the video doesn't go on and on and on to drive people away from YouTube. Now, the next thing we want to talk about is the main thing. Let's make it like 4 of them, 4 main things the algorithm looks at. What are the things that the algorithm sees and decides, okay, I'm going to promote this video? What are the things you see like, this one is not working. It's not going to work. the CTR. Do people click? So when you upload the video, YouTube is going to show your video on the home page. You know, when you open YouTube, the couple of videos you see there, that is videos that are being pushed at the moment. So when you upload your video, YouTube is going to show your own video alongside other people's own on my home page. Out of 4 or 5 I'm looking at right now, I'm going to select one. Okay, the moment I click on that one to watch, that is click-through rate is being recorded. Now, by the way, by the time it was shown to me, the moment I open YouTube channel, open YouTube, and then those videos that are shown to me means the videos have gotten one people. The video has. Can you hear me? I just discovered that I was logged out.
Yes, we can now hear you now. Yes.
At what point did you
No, it's just I think it just happened like 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah. So you haven't gone far. Yeah. Okay, great. We understand the network is networking.
Okay, can you remind me the last thing so I'll pick up from where we dropped?
Talking about the YouTube algorithm showing you the interest level.
So
Yes.
unfortunate. Why today of all the days? Why today?
I guess the net is
Is this a
sorry.
typical case of village people?
It's net, no, no. I think it's just network issues.
Right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I don't have network issue. Apologies to our audience, please. Just beyond my control. Mom, can you hear me?
Like I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, apologies to our audience, please. I don't know why network is doing this. But it's fine, let's continue. We have our value to offer and we're definitely gonna get it done. So we were talking about click-through rate. And I said that click-through rate is what the algorithm uses to judge a video. So when you open YouTube, videos you see under your homepage, those videos have gotten impression. The fact that these videos were shown to you means the videos have gotten impression. Then after the impression, do people click? So I saw 5 videos. I opened a YouTube right now, and on my homepage are 5 videos. I decided to click on one. The 5 of them got impression, one impression, the fact that I've seen them, but I clicked on particular one that, got me interested or curious or something. That video has gotten 1 click-through rate. It has gotten a click from me. Now we are talking about what are the things you can do to help you get the click-through rate, to help you get clicks, because it's the clicks that will tell the algorithm that this video is good. And the first thing is your thumbnail. Okay. The second one is the title of the video. Titles matter. And the third one is packaging. It is everything. I'm going to break them down one after the other. So the first one is thumbnail. Now, here are the things you can do on your thumbnail to help you get clicks, to get people to a point they want to click to know more. If you are a beginner, please don't come managing. The level we are right now, we are no longer in the 2018, 2019, 2020. No, people are taking this game to the next level. So I feel everybody getting on YouTube should have basic digital skills. For example, design. Except you have some money, you pay people to design a thumbnail. Otherwise, you need to learn it. You need to learn to design thumbnails, because you can actually have a video that is so valuable that it can wake the dead, but the thumbnail is bad. Nobody will click on it. Nobody is going to watch the video. The video will die. But if the thumbnail is so interesting, captivating, you know, rose the eye, gives the eye like what? Even if the content is not that valuable, you will get clicks. That's how powerful, how important thumbnail is. Okay, so what are the things you can do to get clicks, to help your thumbnail get attention and get clicks? The first one is big emotions. Okay, emotions. Like I said before now, we are all emotional beings. The moment you click on that, you click on that our Mumu button, we follow you. So it has to come with emotions. What angles, emotional angles can you come from getting people to click? The next one is curiosity. Your thumbnail should make people want to know what's she up to? What is she about to do? What does that mean? No, it's a lie. Make them curious, because it's that curiosity that will lead them to click on it. Now, the next one, which is something a lot of beginners do, is text on the thumbnail. I've seen people put a whole paragraph on the thumbnail. So in a bid to get those texts, the words on that thumbnail, they have to reduce the font, making it almost impossible for people to read what the thumbnail is saying. The thumbnail is not a place to tell story. Just a few words on that thumbnail to get me curious enough to click. And then you go on to go. So what I'm saying in essence is few text, few, 1, 2, 3, 4 text on the thumbnail is enough. If those texts are powerful, they will get people click. So please use less text on your thumbnails. Oh, what is going on with my network? The next one is clear subject. Clear subject and high contrast. All right, good videos fail every day because nobody clicked. That's how, like, the video is so valuable that anybody who clicks on it will get value. But somehow people are not clicking. That's because the thumbnail is not clickable. Now, the next one is audience retention. Okay, do people stay when they clicked on that video? It is one of the most important metrics that matter when it comes to getting recommended. It's not enough to get people to click. If people are opening it and leaving, it says a lot about the video. It says a lot. In fact, at some point, you get YouTube curious. Wow, are there some wrong things going on? Why are people leaving? So beyond the clicks, the next thing you should pay attention to is getting people to stay back and watch the video. And how do you do that? The first 30 seconds determines everything. When a video opens, what did you say? Stop greeting people. Hi, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching me from. So my name is Jennifer. I'm so happy that you're watching. No, I didn't come on you to waste my time, my data, and even stressing my eyes just to hear you greet me. That's not why I'm here. What's that promise you made on the thumbnail? Go straight to the point. Give me value. Let me know that I'm still on point. Tell me what I'm going to learn from this video. When you must have gotten my attention, you can now go on to greet us. But trust me, people are not interested in the greeting. If we want greetings, we step out of our house, walk on the street, and then we collect a lot of them with all the smiles that come with it. So when you open your video, stop saying, hey, my fans. No, we are not your fans. Go straight, give us value. The beginning part of the video, the hook, determines whether people are going to stay or leave. All right? So the first 30 seconds determines everything. Long intros, please stop. Greetings, please stop. Start powerfully. Like, what is that thing? Sometimes when you open a video, it might be just one question. Ask that question that is begging answer in the mind of your audience. It can be a bold statement. Make a statement that people like, how? Sometimes you make a statement, a bold statement, a declaration. People are going to be in favor. People are going to be against it. Let me give you an example. So something like, let's say your content, the video is about relationship, and you open the video with 90% of men in Nigeria are stupid. Please, this is an example. Okay? So you see people that are men's men, they'll be like, what did he say? And then the moment you said it, you say something like, I'm going to prove it to you in this video. That second part, 90% of men in Nigeria are stupid, and I'm going to prove it to you in that video. People that are against that topic are like, okay, let me see how he's going to prove it. Let me see. They're going to stay back. People that are in favor of that stadium be like, yes, finally he's hitting the nail on the head. Give me reasons. You see, you succeeded in getting both the people that are in favor and are against. They want to listen to you. That's the power of hook, very attractive hook. All right. It's very important you do this because without it, it's almost impossible to get people to stay back and listen to what you have to say. And if you can't get people to watch the video for a reasonable period of time, you've lost the algorithm. Even if everybody's clicking, you've lost the algorithm. All right. So the first part of the beginning part of your video should be very catchy. So the hook, that's what is called the hook. The hook can be shock, it can be problem, it could be curiosity, it can also be a question or a promise. Whatever it is that, so you have to switch them from time. You don't have to keep asking questions every time you open or making a promise every time you open, just switching them, alternate in your videos. All right. The moment you do this, you'll be able to get people's attention and then keep them, wanting to know more. All right. So the next one, the third important thing the algorithm looks at before it choosing to either promote a video or kill the video is the watch time. How long are people watching the video? So much more watch time is simply means stronger algorithms, stronger signal. When people watch for a long time, it helps the video grow. All right. It helps you get views. Now, how do you increase your watch time? The first thing is open loops. So you say something. So you make a statement and you say in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. That is loop. And then I'm waiting to hear how to do it. I told you that XY men are bad people. If you stay with me, I'm going to prove it. That is loop. You've made me like, and now you say, I'm going to prove it. I'm going to stay back to see you, how you're going to prove it, how you're going to flop and all of that. These things are loops. The next one is storytelling. That works so well too. If you're a good storyteller, you will also succeed on YouTube, learning how to infuse stories. And I can tell you this from experience with the faceless channels we've managed for our clients. We have this channel where we tell stories, not necessarily the folktale story anyway, but we tell stories where we want to talk about a situation and you're able to use a relatable story to the person you are talking to. It drives home the point. They're like, okay, I can relate. Yeah, I can. Okay. Is that really high? Oh, that's good. You're a good person. You know how to explain things. That's storytelling. Next one is pattern interrupt. And this one is very important. Pattern interrupt could be I'm talking from time to time, I'm showing you what I'm talking. So just beyond seeing my face alone, I talk about there's this traffic I met in Lagos and I stood there for 30 minutes and I was able to show you a video clip of me so tired, on traffic and all of that. Like so many things happening. You're able to see that. That is visual representation, not just my head or talk. I'm always talking. So showing what you are seeing and even using sounds, this sound effect, background music, some music that you are talking about emotions, and then a right real emotional and right emotional video is playing in the background. People are like, they are vibing. All right. So next one is smooth transitions. It works also. And then the next one is to remove boring parts. Remove boring parts. So you can actually have a very interesting content and then boring part here and there. The moment people enjoy something and get to a point it becomes boring, even if the next section is so interesting, they won't know this boring part is all they need to leave the video. So at every time you feel this part isn't really important, please remove it. If you watch most of these big creators, there's this thing we do. We don't create 20 minutes video, 30 minutes, not because we can't do it. But then, can my audience sit down for 30 minutes looking at one thing? So we remove those things. Instead of having a 30 minutes long video that nobody's going to watch, you break it into 3 parts, 10 minutes, 8 minutes. So it's handy and people can stay back and watch the video. So it's important you do well to remove boring parts because one boring part is enough to mess up the video. Every second of boredom loses view. So at every second your video is, if you have videos on YouTube and you go to the analytics, when you look at that graph that tells you the movement of people, you understand what we say. So you have some dips, there's this place, a lot of people left. And then you have spike. Here, there's a lot of people. There's something interesting you say this place. There's something boring you say when you meet the dip. So if you want to give that video life again, going back to that video and cutting out that part where there's a dip. So people stop living at that place. You have the spikes, and then you're able to have something nice. That alone will increase your average view duration. All right. Now, the next one that truly matters is viewer satisfaction. That's one of the things the algorithm looks at. Now, how does YouTube measure this? That's called engagement metrics. This is one of the powerful messages or one of the powerful signals and indication that tells YouTube algorithm that this video is enjoyed. Beyond watching it, people are liking the video. For anybody to watch a video and go to the like button and give you that thumbs up, it's an extra stress that YouTube wants to reward. People like your video. People comment, wow. So they after watching the video, they took the stress of going to the comment section and they say something in the comment. Must be valuable. The next one is sharing the video. And I don't even know whether to say the shares are even more powerful than comments, but trust me, it's important. When someone shares your video, it tells YouTube that this video is so good, so valuable that I don't want to lose it. I want to see it more and more. That person is locked in because YouTube is going to continue to recommend your videos to the person. So getting your video to a point people share it is a big signal that will help you grow. Now, the next one is rewatch. Somebody watches a video from the beginning to the end and then goes to watch it all over again. Wow. You are saying a whole lot to the algorithm. You are hitting it. And that's what the algorithm is looking at to promote that video to what we call a look-alike audience. Okay, so a look-alike audience is there's this group of people that watches a video 18 to 20 years. Their age their age bracket is 18 to 20, and they have common interests. Maybe all of them watch Oprah Winfrey. So YouTube has seen that people that watch this within this age bracket, and they also like this thing in common. Next thing is that YouTube is going to go out there and look for people within this age bracket that also that likes this same thing. It's called a look-alike audience. So it's going to take your video and start showing it to these other people. That's look-alike audience. That's how videos go viral. Now, another way YouTube measures this is what we call the survey. If you notice, from time to time you come on YouTube drops a survey. Can you tell us how you feel? The videos recommended to you, do you think they are right? The advert you've seen so far, you know those surveys, yes. They are one of the things YouTube algorithm uses to measure engagement. Okay, so YouTube wants viewers to live after watching your video. You want viewers to live happy, want them to feel satisfied. The moment you are able to get this whole thing, it simply means that this video is good and the algorithm is ready to promote it. Are we together? Please drop me a hi, please, ma'am, if you are still here.
I can hear you.
Okay, so we are still cool. All right. So let's move on. I think we already passed my time, right? Whew. I still have some time.
No, you are good. Please continue. You are good.
Okay. Okay. So how beginners can force the algorithm to notice them and recommend them. This part is what I like. Force the algorithm. Sometimes even the Bible said it. The violent take it by force. You don't have to wait and plead with the algorithm. Sometimes you need to force the algorithm. Okay. So how do you do that? The first thing as a complete beginner is to start with searchable content. A lot of people ignore this. What are the things your audience are looking for? Remember, YouTube is still a search engine platform. It is the second most visited platform or website in the world after Google. So YouTube still determines what gets seen or shown to people based on interest. And the only way people indicate interest is what they search. People go to the search bar and type how to gain admission, how to pass my exams, how to cook jollof rice, how to read ABCD, how to get 1,000 subscribers. So it is important you start with what people are searching for. Now, how do you do that? You too, you go to the search bar and type a part of that thing. Say, for example, your niche is food. Okay, get on YouTube and search how to, and stop at that. Then see the auto complete, the things that pop up. So you see what is in how to, people are searching what are these how to guide people are looking for. Now you can just after that you just type jollof rice, how to cook, and let us see cook what. What are the cook things people are searching for? How to cook. Stop there, and then the YouTube is going to show you autocomplete is going to show you the rest. You begin to see how to cook jollof rice, how to cook party this, how to cook coconut rice. People are looking for the jollof rice. If you see coconut rice, people are looking for coconut rice. If you see egusi soup, people are cooking egusi soup. People are looking for egusi soup guide. So that will help you know the kind of things your audience is looking for. So you start from there. Okay, so you are going to create tutorial videos, how-to videos, guide help a lot. Okay, problems people search for daily. There are people, your people, because you must have identify your audience. What are the things they are looking for? So you'll be able to tap up that traffic. Next one is to make videos around proven topics. Okay, stop guessing. Stop guessing. It doesn't help, right? So big creators can actually come up with an idea, like they decide to talk about something, and they will get views because they already have support systems. They already have fans that are ready to whatever they give them, they take. Not you. So don't guess. Study successful creators. If I start a brand new YouTube channel today, if I start all over again, I'm going to go look for those people that are already doing well in what I want to do. What are their best performing videos? Watch these videos. Why are people liking them? Go to the comment section. See what people are saying and what they are complaining about. This one is to find patterns. What are the patterns? So, I hope you are still here. Having this notification that my connection is not strong. Okay, so find pattern. You can hear me, right? Thank you.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so find patterns. There are 10 people in your niche that are doing well. Mr. A did it, it worked. Mr. B did it, it worked. Mr. D did it, it worked. It's a pattern. It means that this particular thing that 5, 6 people in your niche did and it worked for them is something that's working. All right. Now recreate it with your personality. This is where a lot of people get it wrong. They say recreate videos. They just get somebody's video. Every single thing they say, they repeat it in their own video. In fact, creating that kind of video is very, very hard because if you miss a line of word that creator used, you missed it. The goal is not to copy and paste. The goal is not to dub the other person. The goal is to pick points and tell your own version of that story. It's your story. So when you watch a video, you pick the core points in that video. You own that point and you say it from your own experience. Own it, personalize it, add a touch of you. That's what makes it different. All right. So originality is not creating something nobody has seen. It's all about bringing your voice into a proven ideas. I always tell my people, don't go looking for that video that's never been created, that when you create it, you break the internet. Because you might spend 2 weeks, 4 weeks trying to come up with that unique idea nobody has talked about. Spend another 2 weeks creating it and editing it. You upload it on YouTube, you get only 2 views. You don't want to do that. You'll be frustrated. The goal is to find what already works and own it. Give you that's already working. Tell your own version of the story, people, than even those ones that have been in existence. All right? It's very important. Okay, so the biggest mistakes small creators make. I think this will be section 5. Taking myself back a bit. Give me a sec. Okay, so we talked about studying successful creators, finding a pattern and recreating it, giving a touch of you, owning the topic. The next one is to focus on one audience. I can't overemphasize this. Please stop gathering people. You talk to the young people today, you talk to 9 to 5 hours the next day. You talk to house stay-at-home mom the other day. You talk to football lovers the other time. You talk to fashion. Like, no, please stop. One niche, one type of viewer, one promise. This is where you own the stage. You are not jack of all trades because you end up being master of none. Just one. Be so good at it that it cannot be ignored in that. And that's the only way to do that is to just focus on one thing and keep giving value, keep bringing value from different angles, and you will be an expert in that. So I think we should round up on this, how to get more subscribers. This is absolutely beyond, obviously beyond 30 minutes program. Okay, so subscribers come from consistency, from viewer trust, and from repeated value. When you are consistently giving value, people will know you, like you, and trust you. And when this happens, they subscribe to your channel because you've now become that go-to person to them. Stop begging for subscribers. It has never worked. Instead of begging for subscribers, give your people what they need and they really want to beg you. I've never begged people to, please subscribe to my channel, please support me. Even the faceless channels we create channels and the videos we create there. Subscribers come because they gain value. First, for some people, the moment you start begging to subscribe, people don't like beggars. Even if they feel like you are about to offer value, they are withdrawing from you. So stop begging, stop asking people to subscribe. Give them value, solve their problem for them, and they will subscribe naturally. All right? So how do you do this? Make people or your people who watch your video, make them think, if this video helped me this month, I need to subscribe so I don't lose out. But I know the next one will be so good. If this particular one is so good, detailed, so I just have to subscribe because I don't want to miss upcoming ones. And they subscribe. That's how it works. So when you consistently give value, ask questions, relate with people in the comment section, they will subscribe to your channel. It will not happen overnight. For some people, yes, it happens so fast, like in 20 days, they got 1,000 subscribers. For some people, it takes gradual process. So own your own story, embrace it. Just keep getting better every single time. Now, how to get watch hours fast? How do you get watch hours? We're going to round up on this. I have other one. We only know where we can cover everything I have here. So how do you get watch hours fast? Longer, valuable videos. 1 minute video won't get you a lot of watch hour, no matter how good it is. Okay, now am I saying make 20 minutes video as a beginner? No, but give value. Now, there's something I always tell my students. Don't in a bid to get video longer, just so you get watch hours, you begin to talk some things that no longer make sense, unnecessarily stretching the video. It will not work too. So give value. The next one is storytelling. When you are able to connect with your audience, sometimes people are watching your video, they forget themselves. They watch over hard story. It's not even they're enjoying it. They are not living. And the longer they stay, the more watch hours you get. Okay, so your content should also be problem solving, educational content. To get people glued to what you have to say on a video, you get to watch hour. Another one. Now, as a beginner, one of the things I advise is, as a beginner, you may not have that audience to listen to you. A smart person would have to find a way to collaborate with a big creator. If you show up on a big creator's live stream, or a big creator shows up on your screen, people are going to stay back for that person, for the sake of that person, stay back. And every single person that stays and stay longer gets your watch hour. Okay, so that's with this, another thing would be also a follow-up story, a follow-up video. You created video A and it did so well. Create part 2 of it, version 2 of it, a follow-up. When you are able, remember, value is the keyword there. Give value your content. When viewers watch another video after yours, YouTube loves it. So you create a video. Now, as a beginner, one of the things you can also do would be, instead of leaving people empty, you can recommend another person's video that offers the value. So I finished watching your video on how to cook maybe jollof rice, and then you're able to connect me, or how do you say it? Refer another video on, maybe in my head, I want to cook a goosey soup. I'm done watching the video. Okay, let's use something relatable. Done watching a video on how to cook jollof rice. And the next thing I will most likely watch is how to cook coconut rice. You don't have coconut rice video. Instead of leaving the audience to go, tell them, see this is Chiamaka video on how to cook coconut rice. This video is good. Go and watch it. Check the description. First, if you're able to tag Sisi Jemima, you might be lucky she will notice you, and from there, things will happen. Beyond that, anybody that finishes watching your video on jollof rice and goes on to watch Sisi Jemima's video, YouTube will start linking these two videos, that people who enjoy this also enjoy this. So when they push Sisi Jemima's video on coconut rice, they will also recommend your own video about jollof rice, because somehow there's this linkage about people who watch this and this. So don't feel like I'm going to promote the big one. No, you're helping yourself. You're not promoting that big creator. All right. Now, how do you achieve this? We have end screen, adding end screen to your video using playlist link in the description of the video and connected topics. When you do this, you are going to grow really fast and get the attention you need. It's important. Now, all this we've talked about, they're not going to happen overnight. I have to be very honest with you. It's a gradual process. The faster you learn and implement, the better, the faster it happens for you. Okay? The algorithm is not looking for perfect creators. It is looking for creators who keep improving. Please take note of this. The algorithm doesn't expect you to be perfect. It's not looking for perfect creators, but for creators who keep improving. If you keep improving just 1% per time, in the next 100 attempts, you must have gotten your 100% improvement. So your first video may fail. That is not failure. That is data. It's not defeat. That you made the first 5 video, first 10 video, they didn't do well. It's not failure. It is data you are building. Every upload teaches the algorithm who your audience is. So for every time you create content, just focus on getting better, giving better, more valuable content, and keep building that audience. All right? So there are people waiting for your voice. There are people waiting to hear from you. I'm a typical example of, like, my story says that today I work with clients from the UK, US, Canada, Australia, all because I showed up on YouTube. Now, this is all about mouthpiece. Like I think at the beginning of this program, I told you a story of a young girl, a teenager that gained scholarship, full scholarship. She's not just now, she didn't just finish school studying on scholarship in Canada. She's now a citizen, all because she showed up on YouTube. So there's that one person, one soul somewhere that needs to hear from you to become what God destined them to be. That is just something that propels me every day. When I upload this video, there's somebody that will watch this video and either gain transformation. There's somebody that will watch this video and their channel will pick up. They have done a lot. There's somebody that will listen to this video, or even the text-based post I make on YouTube. They will be motivated again. They're about to give up, but the moment they read this text I'm about to post, and in my post, I hear people say, almost gave up. But after reading this, I am now energized. I am willing to give it yet another trial. That's what you need to be focused on. YouTube is no longer just entertainment, it is a mouthpiece, which is, of course, the title of our program. So your gift cannot shine if nobody sees it. Show up and show forth. For every big creator you admire today, they were once like you. Nobody wake up one morning and they're already big. Whether it's Ali Abdul, whether whoever it is that you admire so much on YouTube, they started from point zero. If you have 100 subscribers right now, those ones were at one point had only 100 subscribers. The difference between them and those of them, because there are other people that started with them, but those that gave up. There's something we say in Nigeria, in a late back Nigerian language, now who lose, now who die, lose, something like that. So now who give up, fuck up. If you stop creating, you are the loser. And I know you are not, which is why you are still here. All right? So show up. Your gift cannot shine if nobody sees it. Show up. The algorithm is simply the bridge that carries your message from obscurity to visibility. I can't wait to celebrate your story. I can't wait to, share your. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, this is a masterpiece. This is a masterclass, masterpiece, master presentation. Please, guys, just give it up inside of the chat. I want you to send your love emojis, your thanks emojis, your thank you emojis right here. We have a couple of questions, though. Thank you so much, Chiamaka. Personally, even not because I'm conveying, I was carried away. I was like, oh my God, this is a lot. This is entering. It's entering body. It's entering the right place. Thank you so much. God bless you.
You're
And
welcome.
the fact that if I just want to highlight some of the things you said, that everybody has a voice and the world is waiting for our voice. And there is nothing like, failure. Use the word that you're not failing, you are gathering data. Oh my God. Because a lot of people get to be so discouraged when they post their first video, second video, third video, and they feel, oh, what is, and then they just decide to abandon it. I've seen that happen many times, that it might even be the 10th video that the YouTube algorithm will just pick it up and it starts moving. I've seen that happen even in my life. I've seen that happen in many channels. So thank you so much that we are not failing, we are gathering data. We are not failing, we are gathering data. Thank you so much. You have really spoken at length. I wish we don't have to stop this. I wish we don't have to. Well, we just have to take the questions that are on ground. So there are a couple of questions on ground. And I hope you don't mind if we have some time to answer questions. Is that fine by you?
Yeah, sure. If once it's handful, we can.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. So first question is, you spoke about done for you channels that you do for your agent, for your clients. So how does that work, and what is the cost? Yes, is there a cost to it, or maybe there's
Okay,
someone
so we have packages based on what you want. We have different packages. We have the long content package and the short content package. So for long content package, we listen to you, have a session a couple of times with the team. We listen to you. We want to see what exactly you want. Then the team takes it up from there. Because you actually come in because you need something, but there's a whole lot you don't know about it. We're looking at what you want, and we're looking at the right niche that will serve that thing you want. You want audience that will pay you. You want high CPM, and I already have a set of niches. What is the number of views? We'll have set of assessment and everything when we get to work. People want. We actually work with clients that say what we want is just a watch hour. So you create the video. We're looking at the watch hour. Some people say we want to monetize start from scratch. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Get YouTube to send me that congratulatory message, and then we are done. Some will say, we want you to manage this for us. Okay, so it is in different packages. Now, we're also looking at the short package. Short is actually cheaper than the long content. So you want 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. You want 1 million views, just whatever you want. We have it.
Okay.
We offer those things.
How can our subscribers get across to you? Is it through email? Anyway, everybody please go and
So I think I need to. How do we get across the email address
to get a lot of value from
yes.
her? Yes.
How do I send my email address then? Because I need to. I think I should put it in the chat. What do you think?
Yes, you can put it in the chat.
Maybe you show it
Chat.
on the
I can
screen.
copy
Yeah.
it and then I can also share it. And anyone that is
Okay.
looking at this kind of package. Yes, because I mean, some people may want someone that can help out with this, and they are willing to automate it. That's a very good one. So
Okay.
thanks for that
You're
answer.
welcome.
Right. So
So it's
yeah.
in
So
the chat already.
another question here. Oh, someone asked how much does it cost? Will you want to disclose that on this kind of
Um,
streams? Do you have a range? Someone is asking
the
how
thing
much does it cost?
is,
Is there a range you can just give us?
yeah, there is no specific amount because, like I said, different things or what you want for this. But for example, if it's a long form content, you want a fully monetized channel handed over to you, it's $3,000. We start the channel, we create it, we grow it, we make videos, every single thing. All we need for you to do is to create the email address for you yourself, create the password and send to us. So by the time we are done with this thing, it is yours. We hand over to you. Just go on and change the password and like everything, more like completely done for you and handed over to you. Okay, so it's just between $3,000. Now that's the minimum, but it depends on how you want it. Some people give us time frame. I want to have this channel ready by 1 month. So these are some differences here and there. But with that, you'll be able to get yourself a channel that's monetized. I mean, you look at your dashboard, you see dollar dropping for you every single day by the
That,
time
that
the
is
thing is
sweet.
done with the work.
That is
Yeah.
sweet when you see the dollar signs.
Yeah.
I love the dollar signs. Thank you very much.
Like I said at the beginning of this, we've actually worked with a client that by the time we are done with the monetization, applying for it, this client, 2 videos on that channel went viral. Before we
Super
are
viral.
done, she has made more than she paid for the service.
Wow.
More than paid for the service. So it's
That's
more like
beautiful.
you did something, I got money from, yes.
That's beautiful. That's like their investment has already paid off already. That's
Exactly.
beautiful. That's beautiful. So if you're looking for a done for you
Before you
service, yeah,
get it, it's already paid off and even more.
yes, that's great. So that's a
I
that's
think
a
there's a lot
that's a great
somewhere.
package. Okay, so I have a couple more questions. So I'll just quickly read through. Should I take like two questions at a go? So that maybe you can. Should I take two questions at a go? Okay. So one question here says,
I think we should.
um, okay, I'll make it two questions each. Someone says here, does the quality of the video make people to watch or make it go viral? So quality, does it play a part in making people stay to watch or does it make it go viral? So that is one question. I will add a second one here. How do you create a faceless channel that goes viral? The reason why I joined it because it has viral. Both of them are talking about virality. So is it the quality that makes it go viral, or is what make people to watch? Or how does one create a faceless channel that can go viral?
Okay, so this first question is just like all in one. Is the quality that make people to watch, and when people watch, it goes viral. So quality gets people to stay back, and people staying back gets YouTube to promote the video. So quality is very important, very, very important. If I watch the video, I feel like this, everything is top notch. I like the way she delivers. I like the background. She's making sense. Quality. I'm going to stay back. If not for what you're saying, for the entertainment, for the whole thing is playing in my head, that's the quality. I stay back and watch. And the fact that 3 of us or 10 of us that watch this stay to the end, we're going viral because YouTube is promoting the video. Then on the other one, how to create a faceless channel videos that go
That
viral.
will go viral. A faceless channel that can go viral.
A lot of factors. Of factors that come together. Yes. A lot of factors. The first is there are some AI tools that are game changer package. You're able to get the bang a client. She's in Nigeria. The first video feature, and this feature is mind blowing. We up the video. Now, guess what? They really fast. So yes, if you're able to subscribe to very good, though expensive features on AI tools, definitely you will do well, especially if you understand what your audience wants and give it to them. So these are the factors that come to play when it comes to creating viral faceless videos.
Wow, awesome. Okay, so there's another question here, or someone's comment here. It says, "Thank you so much, Coach Chiamaka.
You're
This
welcome.
was so rich. My question is, how often would you advise someone who paused or on posting in the last 3 months? How often, sorry, how often would you advise someone who paused on posting in the last 3 months and has 450 followers? Okay, so I guess, like, okay, so now someone has paused on posting for the last 3 months. So how often should that person be posting? The person has 450 subscribers. So how often should that person who stopped posting 3 months ago, how often should that person start posting or continue posting to get back to
First,
revive the channel?
first, if you can, please don't give up. Don't stop posting. It's just one thing about momentum on YouTube. The moment you leave, your audience leaves, the algorithm forgets everything. So the moment you catch up, please stop leaving. At least show up once in 2 weeks. So instead of posting 5 videos in 1 week and disappear for the next 4 weeks, post one video every week and stay consistent. Out of sight is out of mind. Anyway, now that you're back, you want to get back your people as consistent as possible. But then remember not to sacrifice quality at the altar of speed. Give people what they want. If you can do 3 times a week, maybe or a day on, a day off, and all of that. So they are all valuable. The better, because you'll be able to build momentum faster. But views a week, and then you begin to give something that is not valuable, they are not going to. So for me, show up once a week, at least show up once a week to remain fresh in the eyes of your audience. Again, if you can do more than that, please do. Value is the watchword.
Thank you very much. So one thing that you said that I want to repeat, that don't sacrifice, value at the altar of speed. Wow, that's so profound. Don't sacrifice value at the altar of speed. Great. Awesome. Thank you so much for that very, wisdom-based, answer. So I think we have two more questions. I'll just quickly run through that. Someone says here, thank you, Coach Chiamaka. You truly know your onions. Okay, that's from Royal Daughter. And then the other question was actually from Blessing Opatewa. And the other question, that's all I just let them know I'm acknowledging the questions. And we have one more. It says here, how often should this person post content, okay, weekly? How often should they post content within a week? So one every day, once in 2 days, once in 3 days. So this person, because this person is trying to get more information, I want to get back on track. How often should I now post within a week?
So if you ask me, doing 3 times a week is good. I wouldn't ask you to do daily, because if you do daily, you might end up not letting the previous one breathe before another one. Sometimes you post the first one, is so doing well, and then you upload the next one and all that. So if you do maybe 3 videos a week, then you need to go to your analytics, go and study that analytics. So you know the days to post and the days not to post. For my channel, my personal brand, I don't post on Mondays. I've tried posting on Mondays and they all flopped. So Monday is not my time. No matter how consistent I want, let's say I want to post daily, I'll still not post on Monday because it's just not my time. So these are a couple of things that you need to consider. So if you ask me, 3 times a week is not bad. Maybe you do on Tuesday, on Thursday, on Saturday. But again, consistency means different things to different people. Just
Yes.
pick what works for you and stick to it.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. I just posted Coach Chiamaka's email address in the chat. If you can see that in the YouTube live chat. So if anyone wants to contact her, please go ahead. Her handle on YouTube is at Coach Chiamaka. Sorry, at Chiamaka Okoli.
Yeah.
At Chiamaka Okoli, just her name, and you will see her awesome, beautiful face pop up when you put that in there. Yeah, so she's an awesome YouTube coach. I have been watching her and I have been blessed by her content. I'm subscribed to her. So if I'm telling you subscribe, I know what I'm talking about. You can see how loaded this madam this babe of the Most High God has been to us today, and she has come to share from the depths of her heart, not holding back. Please, I want to let you know that I'm not paying her. I'm not paying her. What she's doing here is totally free from the heart. And I want to thank her because she decided to do this for us totally free of charge. This is what she could have charged thousands of dollars for, but she's sharing this from the depths of her heart. Please, I just want you to go into the comments and appreciate Coach Chiamaka. Thank you so much. Any parting words for us before you leave? I don't want to, I mean, I wish I could take you another session and begin to ask my own question, my own personal question, but I don't want to overstretch it. So any parting words?
Well, I want to say to you that the world is waiting for you. And YouTube is that stage you need to stand on. And with YouTube, there's no limit to what you can do. I was working a paid job that paid me peanuts with all the emotional stress before I got on YouTube. And today, there's no company that will pay me what YouTube does. The opportunities, the exposure, the things YouTube has done, like the fact that I sit back in my house and do what I want to do, where and when I want to do it. I earn as much as I want to earn. Like YouTube is that platform that will give you global visibility. If you haven't started, please jump on this platform because you're almost late. The best time to start YouTube was 10 years ago, and the next best time is today. Come over here because it's raining money and opportunities.